Don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning bed.
What it is, we back here with Dishonored, you hear me? Like today, got my PlayStation back. I wouldn't say my PlayStation, because me and my brother bought it, but I took all the stuff that was his off of it. Call that freedom. And put some of the games that I love to play back on there, such as Infamous Second Son, Predator Type 2, and Mad Max. And then there's some other games that I deeply enjoy, like some Assassin's Creed and Just Cause 3, and a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5 and Watch Dogs 2, but those games are like 60 gigabytes, 30 gigabytes, and then there's the really big question of what I'm going to do when I get back on it. Like the games I put on there, they're good free roam games and just usually something to do. The other games I just mentioned are mission based. So after you beat all the missions, you're pretty much stuck. Did I say it's your boy grandmaster Matt? I think I did. Anyway, last time we were here, we just finished kidnapping Sokolov and talked to Piero, and it's time to go to bed. Yeah, we just went to sleep. Oh yeah, I was looking at Agents of Mayhem, right? It's like not a sequel to the Saints Row, but it's made by the same people. It looks really interesting, and I do believe I will buy it one day, but I'm probably not gonna do it as the day it drops, or do it for this channel. I might do it for the channel like next year, so like late 2017 when it's about $30. Then we'll see.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Stop looking at me, girl.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Anything for you, babe girl. Where is she though? Reading books. And back to this game. I might actually do the DLC for this because I have the Definitive Edition. So I have the Knife of Dunwall and Brigma Witches.
I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days.
So I don't mind doing it.
Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Alright. We have to go see Piero.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
What you doing?
The Ascendancy Circle has chosen T. Martin.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Baby. Hey, yo, Pierre, I need you for a second. Hold up.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
How much is it gonna cost? $150. Gah. Putting holes in my pocket. Golly. I had to murder you for that and people got locked.
I could use a drink.
Of course you could.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste.
Absolutely.
I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, I do.
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
I
man.
hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Hate that guy. Anyway, let's keep on rolling. I'm saying, I got Yeah Absolutely for Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's a movie. I read the book first. I kind of actually liked the book. The movie was quite terrible. Not terrible, but meh.
Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Let's go. Let's get rolling. Continuing to talk about the future. I do intend to do Dishonored 2 after the game after this. I like to put some spaces in between my series, especially if there's sequels. So I'm gonna put a space between that, and I have to start school soon, so it might be like a little pause between my videos, like a small. It might slow down. How about that? How about that? Yeah, they're probably gonna slow down, and that's also good for me because it gives me time and let Assassin's Creed Origins come out, which will be my big game at least for the end of the year. That's gonna kick some things off. So Assassin's Creed Origins and Dishonored 2 are, I'd say, mostly confirmed.
Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
invited guests only, by request of the local landowners. Unauthorized intruders will be expelled.
Since when did local landowners get to dictate restricted areas? They own this small block, not this entire area. So how do they get to dictate what areas is available during or after a curfew that they set? Martial law, I tell you. Give me that room. Yeah.
Going to a party, Corvo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions,
100%.
laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Okay, see, the thing he was saying is the non-lethal and the lethal one. And you can either do it lethally and quietly, which won't ruin the party. Like, you get rid of Lady Boyle and no one even knows she's missing. Or you could do it and everyone's gonna be like, a crazy masked man attacked the party. This is one of my favorite missions, so I've played it a lot, so I know where all the runes are. I wouldn't say all, but a good portion of them. Dang it, I didn't make it. This dude looks like Arnold Timish.
What did she expect?
And we slipped in. Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that.
The wind.
Invitation, please.
There you go.
Oh yes, they're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric. Right this way, sir. I suppose we have no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
Struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
Ah, Mr.
Another party game.
Just had someone here pretending.
It was fun for a season, but now...
What is it tonight?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
Yes.
Shaw.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Hurry up, I ain't got all day.
It's cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Be it noted that Lord Pendleton's representative has a pistol. You may proceed. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other. 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we... Back inside.
Sorry, we shall proceed. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
Choking on your last breath, aren't you, Shaw?
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the Boyles clean up the mess.
Anyway, we about to enter the main area right now to get Lady Boyle. You hear me? But we're gonna do that in the next video. Peace.